Hi, my name is Jade, and in this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to draw a realistic eye using easy step-by-step instructions. This is my first tutorial, so I hope you enjoy it. So for step 1, outline the shape of an eye and highlight. Let's start off with a pencil to sketch the shape of the eye. This outline should not be too dark because you want to prevent it from showing through in the end. We just need the basic shapes outlined at this point. The square shape in the pupil is a glare from a window or similar shape like stars. You can use other shapes such as circles or ovals as well. Step 2. Shade the pupil. Using a pencil, fill in the pupil. Avoid pressing it too hard or else it will be hard for you to erase if you need to make corrections later. You can go over the area again to achieve a darker shade. Make sure the highlights stay clean. Step 3. Shade the iris. On a separate sheet of paper, smear some graphite into a small area. Use the blender to rub the area until the graphite has transferred to the tip of the blender. You will now use that to fill in the outer area of the pupil. This step does not have to be done perfectly. Sloppy smudging will make it turn out better, as well as give the eye more depth. For step 4, draw spokes. With a pencil, draw spokes going outward from the pupil. Overlap some of the spokes to create thicker lines. This will make the eye look more interesting. Leave some areas untouched as they will be filled in later. Step 5. Blend the iris. Use your hand or a blending stump to fill the white space in the iris. Carefully work around the highlight. Don't press too hard. You should still be able to see the lines coming out of the pupil when done. If most of the lines have disappeared, you have either used the blender with too much force or have not pressed hard enough when creating the spokes. And step 6, add depth. Use a pencil to create a shadow under the eyelid to give the eye more depth and roundness. Step 7. Shade the skin. Shade the eye whites as well as the skin around the eyes. Don't leave the eyeball white or else it will appear unrealistic and lack depth. Darken the creases using a pencil. Again, use your hand or a kneaded eraser to make the highlights pop, as well as dab areas of the eye that need to be lightened. For example, the eye whites, lower lash area, brow bone, and the inner corner of the eye near the tear duct. We're almost there. For step 8, draw eyebrows and eyelashes. Fill in the eyebrows as well as the eyelashes. Eyelashes should be drawn using curved lines, not straight lines. To create the eyebrows, use a thin pencil. For the eyelashes, go with something darker, like a thick pen. Go over the drawing and darken areas such as the pupil, creases, shadows, and clean the highlights to make your drawing pop. And lastly, step 9 for touch-ups. I've added some eyelash reflections, some subtle blood vessels, as well as darkened the overall drawing. Try to use as many shades as possible when drawing eyes. Most people are afraid to go dark. Going dark makes a huge difference. I used to stop at step 8 too because I was afraid I wouldn't be able to erase if my hard work turned into a complete disaster. This fear left me unsatisfied with all my drawings because they lacked depth. So take it a step further and make use of your softer pencils. So that would be all, and I hope you enjoyed the simple step-by-step tutorial on how to draw a realistic eye with pencil. Till next time!